Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. It's time to budget our paycheck because it's payday. So let's budget my paycheck as a 40-something-year-old corporate girly who wants to retire in 8 years but has no retirement savings and is in $14,000 worth of credit card debt and would like to pay that off by the end of 2024. Let's go. I'm actually $100,000 in debt, but we're tackling the credit cards first. We gotta be realistic. The rest of that is student loans, and we're gonna hope that some of that gets forgiven. I don't even care what the haters say. Before we actually budget this paycheck, let's go over what we budgeted last time, last pay period, and then what we actually spent last pay period. And I'm gonna need y'all to put some guesses in the comments in a minute. I'm gonna request, okay? So right now I'm diverting $30 every pay period to my high yield savings account. I just have it split up at my job. $30 to that. The rest goes into my bank account. So I am getting paid $21.23.14 last pay period. I think this pay period will be a little bit less because I set up that $30 like halfway through. And so I don't think it actually collected all $30 to go into the bucket. I'll just have to check my high yield savings account today. I didn't look. So I budgeted for $1,539.77 for rent. Also, I'm looking at my laptop over here, so forgive me. I budgeted $200 for groceries, $140 for gas. I budgeted $287.34 for car insurance. I budgeted $100 for eating out. And lastly, I budgeted $76.99 for miscellaneous items like trinkets and treats for my dog while I'm out. If we're out and about and she sees a little pet store, she loves going in there and getting a little treat. And I don't mind obliging. They're usually only a couple bucks. Parking for like when I go to the farmer's market in St. Pete or like the Riverwalk in Tampa. I like to park up as close as I can, especially if I have my dog. It's hot outside. Just like get in, get what we need, get out. So it's a little bit of paying for the convenience. So that way I don't have to walk a mile or something. That's what we actually budgeted. So let's go over what we actually spent last pay period. Well, I was right on the money with my rent. I spent $1,539.77 on rent. Put your guesses in the comments. Did I go over or under on my groceries? Drum roll, blah, 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 blah. Dee-der-dee-der-dee-der-dee. You put your guesses in? Okay. Well, I went under. Budget for $200 for groceries, and I spent $184.41. So, go me. Gas, I budgeted $140. And guess. Put your guesses in the comments. Did I go over or under? Dee-doo-dee-doo-dee-doo-dee. Boop. Did you put your guesses in? Because I only spent $37.15 on gas. Read them and weep. Okay, I did not budget for some credit card payments, but we made some anyway. Because I looked at my bank account on Sunday when I was doing the audit, and I was like, I can, let go of some of this cash. I put $100 on my city credit card, and that is the one that I did the balance transfer from my Discover to the city for a 0% interest rate for 21 months. And I want to try to put $600 on that every month. Lord willing. I think if we make $350 a month, we'll be able to make the 0% interest in 21 months and have the card paid off. But I'm trying to pay it off sooner. I just want to get this thing over with, move on, have another credit card. And after I pay off my 2 credit cards, only debts I have left in this world right now, knock on wood, cross my fingers, one set though, is student loans. And I have no earthly idea. I'm hoping they'll my University of Phoenix ones that are $60,000 plus, I'm hoping those will be forgiven, but it's in God's hands is all I can say. So I put the $100 on my city. Then I put $55 on my Truist. I only spent $44.14 eating out. And I finally got my lazy self to make a little bucket column for my dog. So that way I can keep the dog expenses separate from like the parking and random little things that I might buy for my home or for myself. So this probably doesn't encapsulate all the dog expenses, but I don't spend a whole lot on my dog each pay period. The most I ever spend is a couple bucks buying things that she wants or needs. You know, when she doesn't have to go to the vet, we are happy and we will spend a couple bucks. I spent $5.38 getting her a little treat, and then I did go over on my miscellaneous because I budgeted $76.99 and I spent $136.91. So I don't know. We got to see if we can bring that back down. Reel that in a little bit. Okay, so now we're going to budget this pay period before we spend into money. This paycheck, I got paid $2,120.59. Woo! I wish I was getting $21,000. I'm gonna keep to my $200 for groceries. That seemed to work out. We were like about $16, $15 and like 59 cents under. But we're just gonna keep it like that. It'll be okay. On my electric bill, I am not quite sure what's going on with that. I need to see because it doesn't have $2 credit. But I could have swore my bill last month said I owed like $53. So I paid that. When I paid it, it was saying I had a credit, and I'm just like really confused by that. So anyway, my electric bill is anywhere from like $50 to $75. So we'll pencil in $75. I'll call them sometime this weekend if they're available, or next week, and we'll figure that out. I kind of thought that when I paid and I got a credit last pay period, or like last time I paid it, I thought like maybe it was because I paid before the bill actually dropped, but I didn't. So I was confused, but I went on my merry way thinking it would just sort itself out, and it did not. So we actually need to figure that out. I'm going to cut back on the budget for gas. I budgeted $140 last time and I only spent $37. So I want to give myself some wiggle room because I don't want to be just stuck at home if I are feeling like I'm stuck at home. So I'm going to give myself $100 because I do have to drive every day, Monday through Friday, to work and back home. And I usually just stay there for my lunch period, unless I need to like run an errand or something like that. But I don't have enough time to come home on my lunch break and walk my dog and then go back. By the time I get home, I need to turn around and go back. So at least I'm saving some money. I will need to put $25 on my phone bill. I have Visible by Verizon and it's $25 a month. It's literally so cheap. I budgeted for my car insurance last pay period, but then I was thinking about it. I was like, I really didn't need to because it gets taken out today. It hasn't got taken out yet, so maybe it's like pending and it'll clear tomorrow. I didn't see it in my pending, but it comes out in a couple days, if not today. And that is $287.34. I'm going to go ahead and budget $500 for my Citi credit card. That's the one, like I said, I did the balance transfer, and I'm trying to like pay that off. If I make $350 payments every month, I'll get within the 21 months of 0% interest. But like I said, I'm trying to pay that sucker off. So every chance I get to throw a couple bucks on there, I will. Like last week when I woke up and did my bank account audit, and so I could put $100 on it, so I did. We're going to put $500 on it today. And then if we do the bank account audit next Sunday, which is the Sunday before pay period, then I think we might put another $100 on it next Sunday. But at least if I could put a little bit of money on it every payday, I'll be happy. But every week, would be great. I'm gonna budget for like around $55, $60 for my Truist credit card. I put $55 on last time, and I usually try to put money every pay period on both my credit cards. I'll have to spend $48.12 renewing or just like paying my monthly subscription for my car wash that I go to. We're gonna keep with $100 for eating out because sometimes I'd be tired or I've ran out of food and I haven't made it to the farmer's market, so I need to pick something up. So I'm not gonna stress about that. I'm going to allow myself to have a $20 budget for my dog. I do need to spend some money going to the pet store and get her some ear wash. So hopefully I'm pretty sure that's less than $20. I hope so. Maybe we'll up that to $25 so that way I can get her a little treat if we're out and about. And then I budgeted $76.99 for miscellaneous and I spent $136.91. So I'm thinking maybe we'll bump the miscellaneous up to $100. We do gotta see if we can cut back, but we don't need to cut all the way back. So let's see if we can do that and put $100 on that. And that is all. So we'll come back on Sunday, do bank account audit like we do every week now. I love them. Actually, I hate them because they're really holding me accountable, which I love about that, but I also hate about that. I love and hate it for the same reason. And then we'll just actually plug in the expenses as well during that bank account audit and go through over the next 2 weeks and see what we actually spend. Thanks for hanging with me in this video. I am so thankful for everyone that is supporting me on this debt payoff, trying to learn how to navigate finances and money here in my 40s. I am so eternally grateful for all of you and your advice and suggestions. As much as sometimes it is annoying for me, I need it. It's because I don't want to admit that I'm wrong. And I need to, okay? But I love y'all, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!